Look at all these crises, Mr. President, and let this lifelong humanitarian worker tell you that we need your voice to address each one of them. Not your voices, your voice, your strong, united voice, carrying the authority which the Charter invests in this Council, but which the world does not hear anymore, drowned as it is in rivalries and divisions. From where I sit, this has become difficult to understand. The past 3 weeks have provided devastating proof that disregarding the basic rules of war, international humanitarian law, is increasingly becoming the norm and not the exception. The conflict in Gaza is the latest and perhaps largest piece of a most dangerous jigsaw of war that is rapidly closing in around us. But you have the responsibility to remember that it is not the only one. Look at Sudan. Fighting is growing in scope and brutality. Look at Lebanon, reeling from economic collapse in a country where 1 in 4 people is a Palestinian or Syrian refugee. Look at the central Sahel, where amongst grave political instability, the brutal violence which has terrorized civilians for years is rising again. Look at the Democratic Republic of Congo. Look at Armenia. Look at places like Central America and elsewhere. Look at Ukraine. Each new crisis seems to push the previous one into dangerous oblivion. But they stay with us. The reality is that humanitarians are trying to pick up the pieces of the jigsaw also in these places. Places where most governments find it too difficult to operate. The gravity of this moment cannot be overstated. The choices that the 15 of you make or fail to make will mark us all and for generations to come. Will you continue to allow this jigsaw of war to be completed by aggressive acts, by your disunity, or by sheer neglect? Or will you take the courageous and necessary steps back from the abyss?